Saturn, Neptune, the beginning of beginnings, also the ending of endings. You know, we're beginning a whole new cycle of, and because we're all soul centered, where we came here for a mission to change humanity, change Pachamama in a whole new way so that everything is in harmony. We've been out of the harmonics around us have been really off, and it was meant to be that way. It sounds terrible to say, but it was meant to that way because everything spirals. We were in a golden age probably 12,000 years ago. And then we started to fall in consciousness. And now we're rising in consciousness again. You know, it's where we're going because we spiral. We go from, and we're developing. I don't think Homo Luminous has never been birthed before. So we had to fall in consciousness to find our way back to our actual heart center, to open up DNA patterns in us that have never been opened up before. So we as a collective are in a state of contemplating what is real for us. What is our passion? Who are we really? Oftentimes, when we go on this opening up to the greater part of ourselves, we ask who we are, but really we're going to a deeper level of who we really are. Many of us have been opening up to that just in the past few weeks because we went to the HAL training and we saw parts of ourselves that we didn't see before. So we're waking up to another level of who we are. Where do we truthfully want to go to give us a sense of self-worth? Where are we being totally honest with ourselves to gain that truth in our lives? What may we be putting up with that does not longer serve us? And because Uranus is involved here, if it's really meant to be, it's going to shake things up so that you start going on that path, whether you like it or not. From now until next February and going on, because things are going to start opening up from now until 2027 like they've never opened up before. The outer planets are in very harmonious connection with each other, but we're in the finishing up stage of embracing our shadow. We have the ability to dive into our old programming and just like plunge up so that we can transform and transcend parts of ourself. And we're aligning with our heart-centered purpose. You know, I know a few people say, well, I like my job, but it has to pay the bills. I think it's going to get to the time where it's not going to be about bills anymore. I know we all have to pay our bills, but I think that the way the planet's going, I think it's going to force us back into going back into what we really want and start building a new structure of what that might be, no matter what. And you have to remember, because we have all been working on ourselves, we've all been doing a lot of work, that when we change something within ourselves, we affect the collective. And that's Aquarian consciousness. We are at the dawning of our destiny. And we're becoming and embracing our superhuman powers right now. And I really believe that, you know, with Pluto going into Aquarius, there people have been concerned about AI and TI and all of that. But all of us that are working on ourselves, when we ignite that atomic explosion of light within us, it's comparable to waking up to ourselves. It's kind of like, the atomic bomb happened in 1945 and it changed the world. We are going to have that mini atomic bomb within ourselves, and our light body is going to explode for it. That's what Homo Luminous is. And when we become in right relationship and when we become Homo Luminous, we will develop a symbiotic relationship with TI. We will develop because will be in right relationship with ourself.